Hey! Hi! How you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Last year at E3 2015, it was revealed and announced that Dishonored would be getting a sequel, Dishonored 2, and after much wait and much anticipation, this E3 2016 gameplay, actual gameplay, was revealed and shown for the critically acclaimed first-person action stealth game. Now, I really liked the first Dishonored. It's a really good, really well-made game. It has absolutely gorgeous, simply gorgeous environments and levels. The level design itself is really well made and allows for a variety of different gameplay options and approaches. Speaking of gameplay options, Dishonored was so replayable. Since the maps and levels were so wide open and had a variety of nooks and crannies, secret passageways, on top of having your unique movement and being able to climb almost everything in the environment, and of course the unique ability to Dishonored, Blink, which allows you to teleport from one spot of the map to another. It allowed you to replay the levels multiple times in multiple different ways. On top of that, there was always the obvious options of being super stealthy, never being seen, knocking out guards, hiding their bodies, or being a one-man army using your superpowers, guns, and sword to massacre everyone in your path. The original Dishonored was a game that just provided you with a lot of freedom to just have fun, go wild, play the game the way you want to play it. And with everything they've shown us on Dishonored 2 so far through the gameplay reveal trailers, they seem to be quadrupling the gameplay options and replayability. Because, here's the big thing that really has me excited for Dishonored 2, you can play the game as two different playable characters. You can replay the game twice over from a different perspective. You can play Dishonored 2 as the original protagonist from Dishonored, Corvo, or as his daughter, another returning character from the first Dishonored, young lady Empress Emily, who's now all grown up and ready to stab people alongside her pops. And what I adore, absolutely adore about what they've shown for Dishonored 2 is just how completely differently Emily and Corvo play from one another, as both of them not only have unique stats, like Corvo will have more health, he'll be a bit more tankier, can take a bit more damage, while Emily will be faster, quicker on her feet, take a bit less damage. But that's minor compared to their differences in weapons and powers, brand new supernatural powers. While both of them will have their own variation on Blink, you can't have Dishonored without Blink. Emily gets such crazy different powers from Corvo. One of which that stood out is the new Domino power, where you select a group of enemies, and depending on what you do to one enemy in that selected group, it will affect the entire group. So you kill that one enemy in the group, everyone in the group dies. You knock him out, everyone in the group gets knocked out. I can imagine crazy gameplay moments happening from this power alone. I am also very interested in the story, because while the story in the first Dishonored was nothing mind-blowing, it was filled with intrigue, and it had multiple endings, which I have no doubt Dishonored 2 will have as well, especially because, you know, two different playable characters. And we've been given only light details on the story so far. I'm already liking the premise though. A supposed supernatural force dethrones Emily from the crown and someone has taken over her empire. Now she has to travel to this unique city called Karnaca, which has a very different feel from Dunwall City in the first Dishonored. Where Dunwall had more of a European vibe, Karnaca seems to have more of a African vibe. And Emily and/or Corvo must travel to Karnaca to help retake the Empire. I'm very curious as to where the story is going to lead, because this is Dishonored. There's going to be mystery, there's going to be betrayals, there's going to be intrigue, and a supernatural element to boot, because the Outsider is returning for Dishonored 2. For those of you who didn't play the first Dishonored, the Outsider is this supernatural, powerful, almost godlike being who bestowed Corvo and is now bestowing Emily their supernatural powers. And it's going to be interesting to see what role he has to play in all of this. I'm just fascinated by what Dishonored 2 will have to bring to the table story-wise. I'm already excited for the gameplay. I'm already pumped for the gameplay. The first Dishonored had great gameplay, and now they're doubling down on the great gameplay with two playable characters. I mean, Jesus, you'll be able to replay this game just over and over again so many times with these two different characters, replaying these levels, find different ways to approach these levels with both these different characters. I'm already excited just to replay this game. However, one unique thing I'm excited for when it comes to Dishonored 2 is its graphics, are its visuals. Now, usually, I'm so-and-so with graphics. I like games to look pretty, to keep up with the times, but I'm not a graphics whore. I am completely at ease with having just simply competent visuals. Of course, there are some things that I won't stand for, like texture flickering, or an overabundance of FPS loss. That's just unacceptable. But when it comes to Dishonored 2, what has me so excited and interested in its graphics, in its visuals, is that this is running on a brand new graphics engine. The developers, Arcane Studios, have created a whole new graphics engine and made Dishonored 2 on this whole new graphics engine. The first Dishonored was ran and built on the Unreal Free engine, which so many games back in the day were. And instead of upgrading to Unreal 4, they decided to instead spend the money and time on developing a new graphics engine for Dishonored 2 to be able to do things they couldn't do in the first Dishonored visually, aesthetically, and it shows from the gameplay demo that they showed. The game's lighting system, textures, particle effects, environmental effects. I'm very interested to just study and admire a new graphics engine. I am all up for new tech. I've played so many games, just so many games on id Tech engines, Unreal engines, Crytek engines, that I'm always excited and interested and looking forward to playing games on new graphics engines and experiencing and admiring games in a new way through a new light. So yeah, Dishonored 2, it looks really compelling, really gripping. From a narrative point of view, from a gameplay point of view, from a graphical point of view, Dishonored 2 is looking like a day one buy. I mean, I really enjoyed the first Dishonored, so I have no doubt I will enjoy Dishonored 2. So I'm excited for it. But are you guys? What do you think of Dishonored 2? Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section below. I love reading comments. I get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. If you liked the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. If you want to help out and support the video, then please share it on social media, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, then please consider pledging and becoming a patron on my Patreon. Anyways, guys, it's been a video, and I will see you all later.